Hi and welcome to Suburban Gardening. I am Amanda in Zone 8A in the suburbs of Dallas, Texas. And today I wanted to show you a few things that are going on in my garden. It is really sunny as the sun is setting, so I know the sun's going to come in my face. So today was well over 100 degrees, maybe 102, 104, something like that. It was really hot, and I did water this morning, and I don't know if I missed this flower pot or if I watered it just not enough, or maybe I did water it and it's just the extreme temperature was just way too much for it. But let's take a look at this. So this is my flower arrangement that I have, and look how wilted this is. Normally you can't even see the dirt because it's so bushy, but everything is so wilted. I did water it this evening and hopefully it'll bounce back. The other thing I wanted to show you is I think I have squash vine borers. That's hard to say, squash vine borers. Okay, unfortunately in my zucchini and my squash, so I might be losing these plants. I don't know how long the plants are gonna survive with these borers. So let me show you what that looks like and why I think I have them. So the first thing I noticed was this zucchini, which was very bushy, seems to be dying. So all these brown leaves, I mean, it was very bushy. It does have a zucchini on it right there, which I should probably harvest. But if we take a look at the stem, see this? And let's see if I can get you over here. And this, it kind of looks like sawdust coming out. That's like the vine borer just boring into the stem of the squash. So I think this one's going to be a lost cause. I don't know if I can save it anyway. And this squash plant, I also see over here, see how there's a little tunnel even going in there? I don't see anything in there, but I think I'm going to be losing these plants. And I suspect my plants over here, look at all those brown leaves on the squash plants. I know squash vine borers are really bad in the south, and everyone in my area says they have a hard time growing squash. Look at the size of this melon. I don't know if this is a cantaloupe or if it's going to be one of the other melons I planted. I am not sure, but I do have this white, and I don't know if this is from like spraying soapy water on some insects or if this is mildew, or sorry, the white powder mildew, and I have it on several leaves, so I don't know how long this is going to last either, this plant. So it's the next morning, and I just wanted to show you how my flowers are doing over here. Remember yesterday I had shown you that the leaves were completely wilted. You could see all the way into the pot. I did water it last night and I watered it again this morning, and it looks like it's bouncing back. So I'm really happy about that. So over here, I talked to you about my squash vine borers, and I think all of my squash are infected with them, unfortunately. I am going to harvest the zucchini that I have over here. I'm just going to cut this zucchini off. All right, so this is the zucchini that I just harvested, and take the blossom off. So I will use that, put that in my bowl. So I'm going to clean my pruners just with some isopropyl alcohol to make sure I'm not passing any disease from one plant to another. I'm going to be pruning the leaves on my melons and cucumbers over here that have the white powdery mildew and that are looking kind of brown. I'm just going to trim these off that have the white on them. I'm also going to trim off the ones that have brown on them. So just trimming these off. It also helps give some more airflow to the rest of the vine if the leaves are thinned. So this is one of the leaves that has a lot of browning. Particularly this one has a lot on one of the edges, a little bit on the other edge. I don't know what's causing this. I don't know if it's sun scald or if it's a fungus or an insect. I really don't know. These leaves are so brittle that have turned brown. I'm not really sure. I really wish I knew what was causing that. I do have bees in my flowers. There's a bee right here. That's always a good sign. Always a good sign. Alright, I think even though there might still be some leaves on this plant that need to be pruned, I think that's probably enough for one day, even though I can't seem to stop myself over here. Let the plant recover a little bit. I'm going to clean my clippers again with the alcohol. Come to this other side. Check on our Armenian yardlong that's growing over here. Just from the look of it, this side doesn't look as bad as the other side was. And I really hate these little insects right here. They always move to the other side of the leaf, or the stem. No, missed them. So when I'm pruning, I'm just going down to the base of the stem where it meets the main stem, and I'm just cutting the leaf off. Sometimes that's not possible, so I just get as close as I can. It is really hot today. I think it's going to be over 100 degrees again today. Oh, like there's a wasp. Oops, it just flew away. But wasps are good in the garden. They pollinate just like the bees. Also, when you thin the leaves, it helps the pollinators be able to see the flowers. So, cutting off a lot of leaves makes me sad because I feel like I'm hurting the plant, but it also helps the plant and helps it produce pollinated fruit, which is what I'm looking for. So this was the other Armenian yardlong that I had over here, and I guess it was unpollinated, or either the plant is just suffering from a lot of damage, insect damage, maybe pruning too much, sun damage, or disease. So I'm just going to cut that one off because I don't think that's going to be a viable Armenian yardlong. So this is what I pruned off of the the sides of the trellis. So I'm just going to put this in the trash bin. I am not going to compost it, even though I don't have a composter here. I don't know if this is this might be disease, so I don't want to introduce that to anything else in my garden. Like, I'm not going to put it on my banana plants or anything like that. So I'm just going to put it in the trash bin and be done with it. I got these vines pruned up. I will probably wait another day or two and prune some more, as it's a continual effort. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell.